And we're here live at Loretta Lynn Branch. Mackenzie Tricker leading the way in this women's class. But now this moto, oh, it's good times. This moto, you're getting a little bonus coverage here. We actually had a gate malfunction when they dropped the gate in this class, so we had about a 5-minute delay before they get the gate fixed and get everybody back on the line. So here we are with a couple laps to go. In our women's class, just completed 4 laps. Probably going to go about 8 or 9. Mackenzie Tricker, you see on the Rock River machine, leading the way in the number 1.
This is their second moto. They're going to go 3 motos, and she is en route now with 1-1 moto scores. That's where you want to be going into that third moto. Kind of takes the pressure off a bad moto. You could drop a spot or 2 in that last moto and still have a great shot at winning. Caitlin Morrow off to a little bit of a rough start for her standard. She's about 8 seconds back. They battled tooth and nail, and I'm talking about manicured nails here. You know the girls, right. Nicely done. And in the first moto, and she's a little bit further back than she would like to be, so she's going to need a little help here.
Is tooth and nail, does that mean nail biter? Did I just realize that? Is that what that means?
I don't know. It's a nail biter, battle tooth and nail, kind of the same thing.
Tooth to nail.
Yeah, tooth to nail.
I don't know if that's the real reason why, but we just discovered something. We're going to say that's why you say tooth and nail. This time Tricker got the start and has been unchallenged from there. She has got quite the legacy building now, and the most impressive part is Tricker is now working with Jessica Patterson. Talked about it when she won the first moto up on the podium. And Patterson's record, as far as women's motocross is concerned, maybe second to none. So you hook up the talent, the desire of Tricker, and the experience of a JP Money who's been working with her, and it's a tough combination to stop. Although, again, Moreau did battle her hard in the first moto, but did not get the start this time.
You had a pretty cool story about her saying how when she first came over to the States, how she had to work all summer long.
It was actually last year. Their summer in Australia is our winter, and our winter is their summer. So she said during our winter, just going back maybe 7 or 8 months ago now, she was back in Australia to save up money to come back here. She worked at a McDonald's.
Hey, no shame in that. Good for her.
Yep,
That's how bad she wants it.
Working at McDonald's to save up enough money to come out here and race in the U.S., not just here at Loretta's, but she's been following the WMX Championship as well. Started the year off really strong with wins at the Ricky Carmichael Daytona Supercross. Talked to her down there, and she's like, yep, saved up money at McDonald's. Now, I got to remember, I was asking her, of course, some of the differences in the menu items.
Oh, wow.
Australia versus
Yeti burger, right.
Yeti burger.
That was delicious.
She said the eggs are far superior in Australia.
Oh, of course. Number 2, supersized. You like a Coke, or would you like Diet Coke? That was not Mackenzie talking.
Here's a battle. Here's a battle a little further back. We mentioned Caitlin Moreau is second. Brandy Richards in the 18 is in third. Hannah Hodges, 16, is in fourth. Then you're watching Taylor Higgins on the number 4. Higgins has championships out here in the younger girls division from a few years back. There she is on the 84, working her way up now into the women's class. Here comes competition. You got Kirsten Ramish on the 57 and Kennedy Lutz on the 44. So it's a 3-rider fight for 5th.
Hannah Hodges battling through a bad start. Remember, she's on a smaller displacement motorcycle. Typically runs her super mini, 112 cc's or so. Yeah. And these are full-fledged. I mean, Caitlin Morrow's on a YZ 252 stroke. Just to give you the idea of what you can run in this class, all the way down to a super mini in size up to a YZ 250, 250F, 125.
So Hodges in fourth literally has half the displacement.
Yeah.
Literally half.
A lot of skill, though.
Yep. And she's been dominating her girls division. Won some motos yesterday. Look at this battle, though.
Yeah, this would be like, let's see, it would be like Garrett Marshbanks riding in the college BC class.
Right, on his super mini.
The ages, the size of scale of bikes and stuff.
These 4 riders you're watching now. Now it's a 4-rider fight. Kylie Fosnacht is getting it on it too. So it's Higgins, Ramish, Lutz, Markelon, Fosnacht, all battling basically 5th through 9th that you're watching right now here on RacerTV. Jason Wygant, Kevin Kelly giving you the call. Wes Kane has been chained up. Ryder is down.
That's a Honda rider, KTM, right?
That was Higgins, who had that 5th place spot. Mentioned Higgins winning some of the girls' classes in years past here. Man, that's tough. Under some serious pressure. So the KTM rider able to break through. That is Ramish. She's on the right side of your screen there. Ramish headed to this Thor sweeper turn.
We're going to break out the dead horse and beat it. But this class along with the schoolboy classes, you can set your watches to them. It's going to be awesome. Down to the wire. They always deliver some great racing.
Feet off the pegs for the 44 Kennedy Lutz. Able to get back on. Yeah, the women's class usually is good. Such a competitive group. And a lot of them do set their year around this event. There's no doubt about it. And we've seen some classics in the past. I know that maybe the best battles ever, Davey Coombs always tells me, was the Lisa Aiken-Wagner, Mercedes Gonzalez. Yeah, but through the battles with Jessica Patterson, Tara Geiger, Sarah Whitmore, just incredible the tools that they had out here. Remember Ashley Foley coming through, doing similar to what Hannah Hodges.
Yep, riding the little bike in the big class.
Little bike up here. Yep, I think she had a Honda 150. She was racing against these riders. Here they go down the long short chute.
The long short chute. Hey, race number 15 coming up next, Jason, 250B. And another class, we're going to beat that dead horse too. There's a ton of kids that can win that class.
Yeah, the B classes, I feel the last couple of years, I don't know what's going on.
Stacked up.
Yeah, they've been the best races.
Good battle going on here. Lap number 6, and it's Tricker. 7 seconds comfortable. I think Caitlin's just going to have to settle for this one and hope for the best in that third moto.
Watch Marissa Markle on here. She's on the green machine. That's Kawasaki. She's making some serious moves. Just made the pass on Lutz and now trying to go after Ramish. This is all a battle for 5th.
Is that a team? That looks like a team photo shoot. They're all in the same color bike, same everything.
Exactly. Under that Cowie banner.
Wow, it's perfectly done.
Now up ahead of these riders is Hannah Hodges in 4th on that Super Mini, as we mentioned. Brandy Richards 3rd. Caitlin Morrow is in the number 2 spot, and the leader is Mackenzie Tricker. It's a great battle.
Yaller flag.
Lutz on the 44 trying to go around the outside and repass the 21 of Markelon. Markelon gets back to the inside, is able to stop them.
I've got to go look at that turn and section in person because it looks like such a deep turn. Like you go inside and you see them ride for 3 more seconds going to the outer side of that turn, and it's so many good lines to pass on the racetrack. That turn's 50 feet wide.
Well, it's pretty cool, and we'll have it on our RacerTV show a little bit later. We've actually got some technology. We bolted onto one of the riders' helmets in a B-Class moto earlier this week. We'll show you the clips later, but they're able to actually measure G-forces, speed, time in each section.
How far they're jumping off the ground on each jump.
That's right, air. How much air they were getting.
It's like a video game. It's coming at you. You're getting points.
They get more air.
Yeah, speed and style.
So they matched that data up with the GoPro footage to see what the rider's doing in each section. And they said in that one turn back there that you're talking about, on one lap, the difference between the outside and the inside was 0.2 of a second in just one turn.
One turn, do that 9 laps.
Yeah, and as you know, I mean, 0.2 of a second is pretty big, lap to lap, and that's one corner. Do that 2 or 3 times on a lap, and just line choice, nothing more than that. Not the bike, not the rider. Whoa! Feet off the pegs there. Clearly, these ruts are getting a little bit deep.
Yeah, they are, and this track will go away, and that's what these guys at MX Sports want. They want it to get beat up and chewed up. And those of you that train at home and you're bummed out when the track's rough and you go to the promoter and say, oh, man, you're going to diss that, you're going to plow that.
Do people do that?
Oh, you think? Yes. Well, the track's rough today. Well, that is why they do it. I mean, that's why you need to ride on that kind of stuff because this is what's waiting for you every summer. It's not going to be smooth. And even when it starts, the first moto of the morning, after they diss it up, it will look like that before the end of your moto. It gets chewed up so quickly. Big, huge ruts. They've got so much sand, it just breaks down really quick.
So you're saying that riders are more than willing to say at races they're not in, races that they're watching, I want it to be the roughest, gnarliest.
I'm that guy.
Yeah,
I love watching it.
Gnarliest ever. But when they're actually doing the riding, why would you make this so rough, man? Why are you doing that?
Yep.
Interesting.
That's what I was talking to Chris Aldridge about that last night. He likes it like that. He says it's a little slower, but it's much safer. This track is, you're just G'ing out and bouncing around. You're never really getting up a ton of speed.
I feel like we saw that this week. We haven't seen a lot of big crashes, and these braking bumps and whatnot, they put so much sand in it, and that's what made these bumps so big.
Yeah, it looked like the Gulf Coast here walking around earlier in the week on the first day. It was pure white beach sand all over the track. It looked awesome, and I heard a lot of people commenting. There's Hannah Hodges. She makes work. She's doing work in the sand there. She's down from Florida.
Whoa, got kicked a little sideways there. Found an edge on that jump, so she's in 4th place right now, dominating her girls class and then putting it together here in the women's division. It's a pretty fun girl to talk to as well. A lot of buzz around her and how good she might turn out to be somewhere down the road when she embarks on a professional career. A lot of people wondering, of course, whenever you get someone young in these women's classes that is really fast, You always wonder,
what could she do?
will they be good enough to maybe qualify a race for a race amongst the men?
She races all the time back home at all the other
Yep.
majors. She'll ride 3 or 4 classes, not just her girls' class. She'll be in Super Mini, the 12, 15, and she'll top 10 those things, no problem, with the boys.
Here she is into the Comedic corner. This is the GoPro 10 Commandments. And there you see the riding style that everyone's always pumped on with Hodges. And she's trying to catch Brandy Richards on the number 18, but about 3 seconds down, so you're going to have to hope for a mistake.
It's cool we got the Yamaha guys here today. We'll get a chance to talk to Cooper Webb and Jeremy Martin, passing Jeremy in the pits as he was just getting in here, and he was just walking around. He goes, man, you think I'm going to get my truck towed? He goes, I didn't have anywhere to park. I just kind of stuffed it in there. I said, we'll take care of you. We'll be the guys that have to call you up there, so don't sweat that. And he goes, and he was walking by the T-shirt vendor, and he just turned his head and he just kept walking. He was staring at it the whole time. He goes, huh, I'm on the shirt. That's cool. He was pumped.
He did not know.
No.
He did not know. Still, it's all pretty new to him, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of this stuff.
No titles here.
Yeah, and we've seen some great motos out of him, but it was always strange. Something always seemed to happen. A lot of like 10, 1-1 moto scores in his Super Mini days and his B-Class days. Then he really got the short end of the stick, Jeremy Martin, because his final year here, when you were telling me that he was ripping it up at all the amateur races all over the country, hurt his shoulder and didn't get to race.
He would, I mean, I'm confident he would have came out here with a couple titles. He was dominant everywhere he went that year. And it's funny, you can't put a title together here, but he's on his way to a professional 250 title. It's crazy.
Well, we had Ryan Villopoto on the show yesterday. I asked him the same thing. I said, I remember you at Loretta's, you only won. What happened to Tricker?
Wow, Caitlin Morrow has taken over the lead 5 seconds out front of Mackenzie Tricker, and just like that, that's what Loretta's is all about, 3 motos.
Yep.
Anything can happen. There's Caitlin. She is now out front leading. New life for her.
Well, we talked about how rough the track was and that lap traffic. We didn't have it on camera, but obviously when we're watching that battle, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, something tripped up Tricker. Tricker has come around now, so Morrow looks to be potentially headed for a moto win, and this would give us
tied up, baby.
Yeah, tie going into the 3rd set of motos.
So that 3rd moto, we'd have a 1-2 and a 2-1. They go into that 3rd moto dead even. It's a winner-take-all affair. All the pressure's on those kids getting off the gate. I love that scenario. It happens a lot here.
There's Tricker. It'll be interesting down on the podium to find out what happened to her. I mean, she had a pretty solid lead, but maybe the traffic, maybe the track, or just a plain old mistake.
Little tip over, yeah.
Yep. So good job by Caitlin Moreau. I know she's actually pitting out of the Crossland Racing Motorsports Semi, where Jimmy Albertson was racing out of in Supercross. And they're going to be pumped to take a gold moto medal back there and now have a shot at the title. Last year, it was a very similar situation, but Tricker got that 2nd moto win, and Moreau won the 3rd moto, but had a 2-2-1 compared to the 1-1-2 of Tricker. Now they're going to be tied up. Tricker's definitely still going for it, but time is running out.
Yeah, lap 9, you have to think this is a checker flag, white flag lap. This thing is going to come to a close, and Caitlin Morrow is going to win this thing. There it is, checker flag, Jason Wygate, the moto winner on the last lap.
Man.
Loretta's can be a cruel, cruel thing.
As our man Wes Kane says, the dog days of summer.
Of autumn, because it's really nice and cool and pleasant.
There's Tricker. Oh, that is the one that got away. She did everything she needed to do. She got that start. Made her life a lot easier because she didn't have to battle with Moreau this time. She looks a little bit beat up. Maybe in some pain down there. Meanwhile, how about the number 65 making it happen? Moreau backed by EBR, Heartworks, Rock River Yamaha, Fly, Roost MX, FMF, Wild West, Motocross Vest, Shock Socks, Cycle Shack, Pro Clean 1000, and Travis Parker Motocross Schools. All the Travis Parker riders are pitting out of that Motosport Crossland rig. So they got a pretty professional setup down there, and now they brought that YZ250 on up to the podium with a moto win, and it's all going to be on the line in this final moto. We'll wait for Wes Kane to sort it out down there.
Check, 1, 2. Hey. All right. Down here in the women's, we're getting it sorted out. Cassandra Regal got the whole shot, so we're going to be waiting on her. Let me talk to the number 18. She's going to finish third. Let's talk to Brandy Richards. Brandy Richards, come on up here. Let's get the bronze medal. Congratulations out there, Brandy Richards. Great job out there. Spin that bad boy in. Let's hear it for Brandy Richards. Tell me about your race, Brandy.
You know, I got a pretty bad start. I was pretty far back there, and I tried to pass as many girls as I could, and then I got into third. And towards the end of the race, I got a little tired, probably just some nerves. And, you know, everyone else rode great. Those girls are tough. They get tougher and tougher every year. But congratulations to whoever won. I think it was Caitlin. But it was a good race.
Brandy Richards, who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank Monster Energy, Kawasaki, Dunlop, Pro Circuit, Maxima Oils, Traxxas, City Booze, Fly Racing, JM Racing. My suspension was perfect. Motor's so fast. Shoei Helmets, AP Designs, Oakley Goggles, and everyone else has helped. Oh, big thanks to my trainer, Justin Buckaloo. He's awesome. And everyone else has helped me out. Thank you.
Congratulations out there. Let's hear it with a bronze medal, Brandy Richards. And now, Cassandra Regal with the Bell Helmets $100 whole shot award. Cassandra Regal, congratulations out there. Hold it up high. Congratulations on your whole shot. Tell us about it.
My brother said if I didn't get it that I should just go home, so I had to. It's his arena cross bike, so it's really fast. I couldn't hold on at all.
Who would you like to thank?
My brother, definitely, for training me, taking me to the track, letting me ride his bike. Fly. Who else? Quick Roofing. Ben Cochran, my mechanic. I can't even think. Oh, Hedgie from Oakley. I think that's it. Everybody that helped me, thanks. Oh yeah, Zach Mashburn, all of them, Parker, Clay Quick Roofing. I think that's everybody.
Congratulations out there. Give it up for Cassandra Regal, recipient of the Bell Moto Helmets whole shot $100 contingency. Now let's talk to Mackenzie Tricker. She's going to get second place and the silver. We're going to find out what just happened out there. Come on up here, Mackenzie Tricker. There's the silver. Come around out front right here. Tell us what happened out there.
I got a good start and pulled a bit of a gap, and then I just rode horrible. Like, I was fighting my bike the whole time, and I ended up catching my knee that I've had fixed twice, and I'm not sure what I did to it. Hopefully I just tweaked it and can come out swinging in the next moto. I need to ride like I know how to.
Moto number 3, you're tied right now with Caitlin Morrill now. What do you got for that?
I'm going to go all or nothing.
Who would you like to thank?
Big thanks to Yamaha, Rock River, my mum and my dad, Eddie Ray for mechanicing for me, my brother and my sister. My brother's here. That's pretty cool to have him here. Roost MX, Fly, Alpine Star, Renegade Racing Fuels, Pirelli, Factory Connection, Von Zipper, Skull Candy, LKI, Club MX, MX Sports Nutrition, MEPMX, Everev, Yamalube, GYTR, and anybody I forgot, thanks very much.
Congratulations. Hope to see you up here in Moto number 3.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, give it up for Mackenzie Tricker. And now your Moto winner, we're going to give her the gold medal, Caitlin Morrill. Job well done. Tell us all about it.
I didn't get a very good start after the restart, and I just knew how to pass as quick as I could, and I saw Mackenzie getting away, and I knew how to push, and ended up catching her and got around her in the 10 Commandments, and just tried to stay up and breathe and do everything that Champus and Sherry Parker taught me.
Tell us about the track conditions out there.
The track's pretty good. It's really moist, and it's really grippy, and it's getting pretty rough, and the routes are really good, and it's holding up great.
Who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank the Lord for keeping me safe, my mom and dad, EBR Performance, Terry Gerber with Heartworks, Trampus and Cherry Parker, Roost and Mex, Scott, FMF, Fly, Rock River, Yamaha, FCA, VFM, Blue Sky, Three Palms, Motocross Vest, Moto Mom Books, and everyone who's been helping me out. Thank you.
Congratulations. What a job. What a great ride out there. Celebrate a moto win going to Caitlin Morrow. Congratulations. Good job out there. And we're going to go back up to the Under Armour studio.